Hola, señor.
Hola, hola.
We are having so many technical difficulties today.
The only technical difficulty you had was your stomach.
God. One of which is that my throat likes to choke on my saliva today.
Oh, that is an issue.
Hang on, I can't hear you. I'm still troubleshooting.
Oh, nice. I can say whatever I want and he's not going to hear me.
I can hear you very,
damn it.
very faintly.
Just have to whisper. I'll be really, really quiet.
Why is it? Why wouldn't you just default? When you connect, why wouldn't you default to it? Whatever.
You know, it's a good question.
Welcome to episode 116 of Read This Way, where we are completely on top of everything as per usual.
Right on time, right on top of it all. No technical difficulties at all.
Oh, God. Oh.
Stop salivating and you'll be right.
Maybe I should have a drink. How you doing, man?
Not bad. It's a pretty good week for manga.
Good lord.
It's a pretty solid week. We had some good regulars and we had some pretty impressive one shots, which we will talk about soon because it is the one shot show this week, isn't it? Like we've got to cover all those 11 that.
Oh yes, all the and the extra 11 page ones.
And there's like extra stuff everywhere, which is good.
I think I missed one.
A lot of material to go through. You didn't miss one.
I believe I missed one of the most recent 11 page ones.
Did you?
Give me a moment.
That would be the magnificent Uekitsu, age 32.
That sounds like it could be the one.
No. And that's the Gamer Girl one. You read the Gamer Girl one, didn't you? You know, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Getting ahead of ourselves. Okay. You want to do the thing? We'll do the thing first?
Do the thing? Yeah, I'll do. Don't worry. I'll be Julie.
Come on. Do the thing.
So that auto plays.
It auto plays through your headphones, and that's it.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I want. Oh yeah, we just didn't go away because now I'm just gonna shift us over into this.
I don't know. It's kind of nice. Oh, this is nice. I like this format.
Cozy.
Well, I get to hang out down here with you.
Yeah, and we get more of the yeah. I'm gonna see if it'll let me adjust where to go.
Now we've got technical difficulties.
No. You start.
Continue. Start. Okay. Well, are we just going to jump straight into one shots? Sounds good.
Yeah. We'll just jump straight into
one shot. I can't remember where we got up to. I think the last time we were talking about it, we got up to All for You. All for You, which was the vampire hemorrhoid one. Which is purely insane. and then to have it followed up. Well, then not necessarily. Like to follow it up with the next one was insane. So the next one was Swimming Through the Sky, which was a rather sort of poignant look from a child's perspective of parents splitting up and maintaining a family between two locations. So it was a lot. It was way different to the previous ones. Like
it really was
mega different. It's very wholesome in story, and an interesting perspective from a child's point of view, in the sense of connecting things like this. So what's happening here is this child's going through her parents' divorce, and they're not arguing or anything like that. They're not like mega angry at each other. They've just split, and she's looking at it like, well, why do I have to go between these two houses? And now that I have to go between these two houses, does that mean that the whole family dynamic is broken? Do I not get to, be a part of this family dynamic? And she keeps looking up at these fish sails or kites or flags or
what are they?
I think they're windsock. That's
what they're called, isn't it?
One way of saying it.
I'm sure
I don't know. Okay, I believe you. But the analogy goes across that one of the socks falls off the line, and suddenly there is one less big sock amongst the other socks, and it flies off into the sky somewhere else, but eventually that sock comes back to the family dynamic, or they just buy a new one. in theory,
well, the dad does.
The dad or the mom. Yeah, which is kind of wild in a sense. The way that that page hit way different to the rest of it. The rest of it's like super innocent, and then suddenly that page hits, and you're just like, oh, ouch, that really hurt. Discovering that for the first time from her perspective must have, surely enough, it would have broken a few,
it honestly reminded me of
in the mind.
I was like, oh shit,
yeah, you're just waiting for the really, really dark shit to happen, but it doesn't. She sees a positive to it all, which is super cute.
And I love the splash color.
It's really nice to see the highlights like that. And I can think back to a few series that would have flourished really well with highlights like that. And what reminds me of all these fish up in the sky is the chef one with the giant fish in the sky. Which one was that?
Oh, Kajiki Chef?
Yeah, Kajiki Chef. Could you imagine if Kajiki Chef had little highlights like this throughout it? It would have been stunning to see all that color happening on the page. So that's every time I saw those fish sort of flying through with color like that, I'm like, oh man, I wish Kajiki Chef was like that. That would have been awesome. But yeah, it was a very wholesome sort of look at family dynamics, and a child accepting fate for what it is. Oh, look at what? I'm in a circle.
Yeah, I was fiddling.
Ooh, I like it when you fiddle. Good job.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so this was a nice little break from the pure insanity that the previous 4 were.
It was so honestly, I kind of forgot what I liked about this one since I read it, and I'm looking at it now. But got looking through it again, and and you telling everybody else. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh wow, that goes straight over my face now. Oh wow.
He goes away eventually.
I liked the next one as well. This one had nice timing as well, coming after the hemorrhoid eating vampire.
Did it like how is that? How are they connected in any way?
I feel like it set it up. So whatever came after the hemorrhoid eating vampire
had to be like wholesome.
Like,
they had to drop.
It was gonna be fine.
Two wholesome. They had to drop 2 wholesome units afterwards just to clean the palate off before they jumped back into more weirdness. But it was the next one was fantastic. So the bad egg who won't the bad egg won't hatch. This one. I really did love the characters in this. It was a lot of fun. Like the MC was just wild and maniacal.
It took me kind of like a little bit to kind of like fully lock in on what was going on. But I did thoroughly enjoy the idiot that
his
he
friend
is.
Oh well, they're both childish.
So dumb.
They're children, you know, and I
like
the
that
way
he passionately loves the villains more than anyone else and sees himself as a villain, but he's also just a really sweet boy.
And he almost all of his lines of dialogue are internal monologuing.
Yeah.
It's like, just like a villain, like internally monologuing everything.
It was so weird.
And I
love
love
that he's just like still hanging out with these underwear out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's covered.
He's just chilling out under the table. Yeah. And so it was really, really enjoyable and a lot of fun. And the granny at the shop was fantastic. Duping them like that is great. And then having them grown up, you know, later down the track being good friends. Super wholesome ending. With the shop's still open. She just screwed you guys over with a sap story.
Yeah. So funny.
It was really good, very enjoyable. That's the kind of humor. Like if there was a gag series that was like this regularly, I would read it all the time because it was just fun. Like if it was switching between them as older kids and them as younger kids, that I would read that on the reg.
On the reg?
Yeah.
As kids say.
Yeah. These kids, you know, I hang around them too much.
Well, I think we could combine this one and have them set in the same town as our next story, where this scumbag could be like one of their uncles.
If the weird sort of time difference, you're not wrong.
Like he
like
could just be a cabin in the woods.
Between the vampire one, the previous one, and this one, it feels like I've just watched 3 episodes of City the Animation.
Yeah. It was so weird, but in like the best ways.
Yeah. They're just good little vignettes of characters that you'll never see again, but that's okay because what you saw of them was enough.
I like that they chose to do the invisible bars so that you can see the character.
Yeah, it's nice when they do that, and it's the same with the glasses and stuff when they do the transparent glasses arm on the side of the face.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's nice to see.
I had a lot of fun with it.
Look at
It
that
was
face.
so dumb. Which one?
Yeah, one down the bottom
Was
on the
she
right hand
snicking
side,
her lip?
like right there. Yeah, it looks so goofy.
Actually, yeah, that one's pretty good too.
Yeah, it was really enjoyable. Sorry, this one's about a guy who it catches a mermaid and thinks it's a really good idea to sell it to the king for an exorbitant amount of money. But unfortunately ends up talking to the mermaid too much, and she's just like a completely ignorant child.
Such a ditz.
Yeah. And he ends up falling for her. I think the only reason he really fell for her is because she basically bestowed immortality on him, and he's like, well, what the fuck do I do now?
Well, I suppose I better help you, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I better go live under the ocean.
It was so much fun.
Yeah,
I'd like to see more.
it was pretty well. I want to see more, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm like, I
I
don't
100%
want to.
agree.
Like, I really like this snapshot, and these sort of little snapshots that we've had, that those 3 in a row, were just really nice little stories that just they rounded out so well. You didn't feel like you were wondering or waning at the end there as to what happened. It's all pretty clear.
I changed the page layout so I could show you that I'll never forget that taste, or this taste rather.
Yeah.
Just wanted to let you know that that's how it ends.
Fish blood taste, great.
Yeah. Oh yes, I do remember this one now. The next one was Wish Upon a Star.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I couldn't remember what this one was about. So first off, it starts off with this amazing first page.
Yeah.
Really nice dynamic shot. But it is about a kid immediately getting home, getting into an argument with their mother, and running away because they'd failed a test and didn't want to, like, just didn't want to deal with that shit and was just done.
Yeah.
And then finds a shooting star, which turns out to be an alien mother looking for their runaway child. So she gets to see the situation from the other perspective quite well.
Yeah.
And
Gets to see
then
it from the
immediately
mother's
and then at the end feels that she was duped anyway.
kind of. It's like really heartwarming. Semi-predictable in one sense, but it's the kind of prediction you want to happen, as opposed to something crazy. But I love the fact that a child would ask for something like that.
Yeah.
That's when you know the kid's got some issues. when they're asking, they're wishing that their mother loved them.
So they're either really stupid or they come from a really bad family.
It's I guess a bit of a poke at how kids just take everything for granted.
That too, yeah.
Because
their brains are still developing.
They're wired that way, and they're very, like, kids are natively selfish. That is just how they're designed, because they have to survive, and in order to survive, you have to think about number one, right? So kids growing up, of course, they're going to be selfish. That's normal. So this is not an outrageous sort of story to begin with. Their frame of mind is super cute though throughout the whole thing. But it's, yeah.
Sorry, I just looked at what the next one was.
Not cute at all.
Oh, it's the other unhinged one.
We've had a few of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed it. Once again, I really enjoyed this little vignette story that happened here. It felt like it had a start, a middle, and an end. It's amazing that they can cram, this sort of quality of story in an 11-page space.
Yeah.
Sort of a testament to their ability to storytell without the pages feeling like they're crammed full of text.
The
Man.
long-haired girl's garbage small talk.
I really like this one. It was so much fun.
It had a very similar vibe to the eating of the hemorrhoids.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. The humor, I really enjoyed the humor.
The yeah, I guess like the it wasn't like overbearing, but the lustful nature of like the main character being the pubescent boy just wanting to spend time with a pretty girl. No other ulterior motives past that. Quickly spirals into
it's
just
good when they pull that face.
the most random shit coming out of her mouth.
Speaking of shit,
I
love the ultimatum. This is clearly born from a conversation that they've had with a friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, this could be how they met their significant other, for all we know.
Yeah.
That's exactly actually, right. I do have a quick question. Did you watch that Fujimoto effect video that I sent you?
No, but I think I've seen it before.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, because it's also kind of in vain, right? One-shot show. Yeah. But I don't know if we've spoken about how truly insane mangakas are. All of them, every single one. I mean, they kind of have to be, right? To choose
to work to that level, yeah.
To work this schedule.
Yeah, indeed.
Especially in the
so realistically, the question we need to ask here is: would you rather eat curry that tastes like poop or poop that tastes like curry?
What's your answer, Logan?
I'm going the poop.
Yeah, it has to taste good. I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat the poop.
I'm gonna eat the poop.
If it,
I couldn't swallow curry if it tastes like poop. You just if there's a choice there to be had.
If my brain's broken enough to tell me that this poop tastes like curry, that's on my brain, not.
I think we're currently hardwired to eat anything if it tastes good.
Yeah.
We don't have those instincts anymore to ignore the possible dangers that are involved with eating poop. As long as it tastes like curry.
I do agree with her that I do believe his answer is quite shallow.
Yes. Yeah, you gotta think on the broader sense here.
Now, what if that poop was mine, Logan? Would you still eat it?
The end of this comic just worked out so well, and he's just like, oh, wait a minute, you didn't say it was yours.
Hold up.
As soon as she said that, he's like, I'm down for that.
This is a trap. No matter what I say here, I'm in danger. Then she doubles down, and yeah, then it gets really cute. But in a really weird way.
I was so wrong. Please stop talking.
Why? I'm serious. I will eat your shit. Actually, no. I want to. It is curry flavored after all.
Well, he was almost getting to the point where it was, I don't care if it's curry flavored or not. He was starting to borderline that area.
I wish them both the very best for their.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll work out. It'll work out.
It's so fucking weird.
And then we cap it off with
the magnificent Uwakitsu, age 32.
Yes. This was kind of fun.
Yeah,
I liked it when
it was a nice little snapshot into a subculture.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun that they're poking fun. They're kind of poking fun at adults that are refusing to kind of grow up, or it's hard to say. Are they poking fun, or are they just exploring the idea that people out there still want to have these hobbies and not be judged for them?
Yeah. And I feel like it was very self-deprecating.
Too much of the
Sorry, I've got poop on the mind.
Yeah.
I even thought it through in my head, and as I started to say it, I was like, "Fuck,
that's the wrong letter."
I was like, I'm like actively thinking, "Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it."
Yeah.
Yes. It felt more like they were poking fun at themselves. I feel like they are a rhythm gamer themselves, or very close to a rhythm gamer.
They clearly someone who is an avid arcade persons. They go to arcades very often, and they understand the cliches and the ideals behind them. And at the same time, I feel like they're too old to be in an arcade on a regular.
Which is rude.
Yeah.
Someone needs to keep the arcade in business.
That's right.
And it's certainly not going to be the kids. They don't got no money.
I feel like that when I walk into arcades here in Australia, it's full of older people instead of younger people.
I don't get to go to arcades very often. We have one
it's
here.
pretty rare. Like, I don't know, man. At home gaming is such a regular. Yeah, same here. But it just, I feel like the at home gaming environment kind of killed that social gaming environment.
Yeah.
And that heavily competitive mindset that they have behind video games these days, instead of just listening to the music, man, just enjoy it.
Actually, no, I do want to quickly. They always, like, there is one that I've been to in Melbourne that was pretty fun, but for the most part, they always feel really depressing. I don't know why.
We clearly don't have the same arcades that they have over there. Ours feel like every time I go into an arcade and play a video game, I feel like at least 6 drug deals are happening behind me while I'm there.
That's a good idea. I'd never thought about doing it at an arcade.
No, it's guaranteed. That's where it happens.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, last time I went to an arcade, I won quite a few claw game items. So
nice.
I have a very skewed experience of like recency bias. And I got to play like some weird VR Star Wars game, which was kind of fun. And I had a lot of fun there. And then went and saw a movie, and like it was like a whole day event sort of thing.
Sounds like a good day.
I went in, paid $20, got the equivalent of like $50 each, and yeah, we just like spent a good 2 hours in the arcade before the movie started. It was a lot of fun. but I don't know, the vibe there was a lot different. Also, actually, so there's made use of a contactless card that was loaded with the dollar amount. And so you just go up to a machine and just tap it. It was so easy. Every other one I've been to recently has been coin operated still. And I don't carry money.
No.
And then I don't want to talk to someone every time I run out of coins. It was, and then you could like reload it with the QR code on the back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just conveniently have that here for some reason.
Exact moment. That's what it's there for.
Yeah. And the last time I was there was some people like on the rhythm games, and I slapped my partner on the arm. I was like, "Look at this!" I like before like I did profile. I will not lie. They looked like someone who arcade went a lot, and they sat down, and just the way they sat down was exactly like this. And I'm like, this is going to be amazing. You watch. And it was, they didn't miss a single thing. It was very impressive. And yeah, that's the end of my story. But this story is about how old are they meant to be? Do they
32?
They both are. Well, yeah, actually, they are.
They went to school together in the same club.
Yeah. Well, he could be a little older.
Well, true. Their clubs do span a couple of years, don't they?
So the company he was working with deletes his smoking room, and I keep forgetting they have designated smoking.
Yeah,
in Japan,
they're worse than us.
Like, smoking in and of itself, but like, could you imagine going into this little cubicle and smoking with other people, basically hotboxing themselves with cigarettes?
Yeah. Oh no, aren't they like ventilated? They've got like fans and stuff.
Probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that'd make sense.
That would make sense. I hadn't thought about it too much. I've only seen it in like Persona games, and
you just thinking small room, a few doobies, good to go.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm just like, wow, that cannot be good for the lungs. Like the amount of secondhand smoke. Plus the ones that you're sucking in anyway. But yeah. So they've got arcades that still have smoking rooms. So obviously the demographic over there for older patrons must be, because then does that also factor in the pachinko side of things, or the pachinko parlors
could be? Oh, I think they are separate because they're still, though they're not classified as gambling.
Yeah, that's where I was heading.
They are in arcades, but they're in usually like how the pokies are separate to the food area. They're sort of separated in a way, because you won't see the kids playing the pachinko, I guess. Going back through this, I've only just realized how small that smoking room was.
It's tiny.
It fit like 2 people in there. But it's a super cute look at the arcade lifestyle, I guess you could call it, and all the routines and ideas and things that they did, which is a lot of fun. Anyway, he goes to this smoking room to do his smoking midday, and sees this lady. So she's not a young thing. She's 32.
Hey. She's a strapping young lady.
If I was 16, she'd be twice my age. Did that hurt a little bit? Yeah. Anyway, so he sees this girl going through the routine of playing all the video games, thinking that she was not paying attention to him in the background.
I
And
mean, I
it
don't think she
turns
was
out
until this part. Where he
maybe. I mean,
accidentally like smacks the
yeah. But she was a part of his arcade gaming club in high school.
I didn't realize that they had clubs for
Everything. Everything. There's a club for everything over there. You just make a club up and then hope people join it, I guess. It's like the Supernatural Club. So this is another super wholesome one about two people that have the same interests but have taken different paths in life, and it's about him coming back in contact with himself, essentially.
Yeah.
So he's basically given up his younger self for the salaryman lifestyle, and this is him coming back around to discover that he really enjoys playing video games at the arcade, especially in the middle of the day when he's meant to be at work. Which is something that they kind of stipulate quite a lot during the whole 11 pages. Is like, this is the middle of the day, people. Fully grown adults aren't normally in arcades playing video games in the middle of the day. So
no, they're on their lunch break. It's fine.
Yeah, well, I can't see why that should be an issue.
Yeah,
they get lunch breaks over there.
Then they, but then they fully reconnect. She does recognize him.
Yeah,
and he almost knocks her out.
Yeah, and the cutest part is the end of it, which was because she was the only girl in the arcade group. All the other boys kind of fawned over her and would let her win games and stuff. And he was the only one who didn't give a shit that she was a girl and just destroyed her every time she got on a game, which made
Why should he go easy on her?
Yeah, exactly. He was all for equal rights, He's and of course it made him stand out. But
also he couldn't read the room either. So.
No, well, yeah,
it worked out in his favor.
He had a little bit of the autism when he was a kid, I guess. He just couldn't read what's happening there. Or maybe he he could have just mentally been younger than everyone else and just didn't see girls as girls.
He's a bit stupid because
he
didn't recognize her at the convenience store near his work.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, he sees her all the time, but doesn't realize it's her. So it's once again, it's a big old wholesome story about an interest that the mangaka clearly has.
I really enjoyed the last 2 pages of banter, and they will also have a very long, happy life together.
No doubt. Probably not eating poop curry though.
No,
these two. No. And this is the last one in the 11-page.
Well, of those ones, yeah, but then there was more. Because there was more one-shots that we got that were 11-page.
Oh yeah, we got like another 7? Another 7 one-shots after that.
Blam.
Yeah.
So these two here are 11 pages. The most recent ones.
When did they drop?
Today.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I did read that one. I just needed to remember it. Oh yeah, and I did read that one, but just need to remember it. I didn't think they were a part of the 11-page club, but I guess they were. No, that one's 14.
No. They're both got 11-page stamps on them. You can't change that.
Huh. Okay. Fine. Whatever, man. Whatever they want to do. What do you want to? You want to start? We'll look at Don't Look Back, because did you read that one?
Uh-huh.
Did you read the first page of that one?
Holy crap, 99.
Yeah. Oh, you
No,
didn't read this.
I didn't read it.
If
No.
you read that first page, it kind of
Oh. Okay.
like we didn't win the competition, so we just did this shit instead. Which is kind of cool. They're not Japanese. I don't know where they're from, to be honest.
Oh, you can only read this one vertically. That's interesting.
I guess it's kind of a web comic because it is in color. It was a really interesting story, and I know it's inspired by Fujimoto, but it's very sliding doors, which maybe they're not familiar with the movie. Now, if anybody's old enough to remember the Sliding Doors Gwyneth Paltrow film about a lady who gets on a train or doesn't get on a train, and then it's two parallel stories that run next to each other.
God, I know I've seen it, but I barely remember it.
So basically, it's two stories that run parallel in alternate versions of if she got on the train or didn't she get on the train, right?
Yeah.
And this is the same deal. So the top half is if she chose to go to uni, and the bottom half is if she chose not to go to uni. And it's really, really interesting because there's a point in the story where the I didn't go to uni part falls into a coma. And for like years, while the other one is living through their life, she's in a bed, sleeping, essentially.
Yeah.
And, she goes through her whole life in that top half, getting married and moving in together and all that sort of stuff. And then finally finding the guy sleeping with someone else. And then they get into a fight. And then he smashes her in the head with a baseball bat. Bam!
Wow.
She dead. Yeah, so it kind of gets pretty dark for a little bit.
Jesus.
Yeah, like the little fin, because it's like end of their comic, it's done, and now we go back to the girl who didn't go to uni, and
is it also kind of like her dreaming, like while she's in a coma?
it is literally two different stories at the same time.
But it's the
because
same person as well,
she doesn't go into the coma until halfway through. So it leans in the direction of you don't need to have this higher education to be more. You don't have to push yourself to get married to be more. You don't have to be successful to be more. You can be happy with just living life the way you want to live life. And it kind of pushes in that direction a little bit more, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's very romantic. And you know this. It's a romantic ideal. It's a very artist ideal about the story. because we know most people who do go in the direction of going to uni and becoming successful tend to be pretty happy with themselves on that end of the spectrum.
They get a publication.
They banked
Nice.
they banked a little bit, which is pretty cool for them. And
that-
it was a good story, well written, well structured, and it was a lot of work. Like 90 pages, man. That's a lot of work.
$3,000?
The silver,
Yeah.
yes, 3,000
Yeah.
of our money.
Wow. Is it? Is that the exchange rate? I thought it was to USD.
I could be wrong.
I can't remember.
You know, these figures, they fluctuate. We float around.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Sort of 80 to 90 cents to the 100 yen. So, yeah, it'll be there around that sort of dollar mark. Which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I look forward.
It was a good bit of work, and I hope to see some more from them later on down the track.
Well, yeah, if they're getting a publication.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with. The next one, Utopia.
What were your thoughts?
I absolutely love this.
I don't think I finished this one.
I
was reading it while I was on my lunch break.
It's long and it's slow because not much happens in it. It's just it's a look at global warming. It's a look at, extinction. It's a look at future possibilities of how we're going to handle living with a climate that's going to cook us in 5 minutes if we walk out in it. It's a look at how we protect our children mentally and physically in the future. And it's a look at how AI will integrate on some levels in, helping with raised children and all that sort of stuff in the future. So it's looking at a lot of different things, and it's sort of an alternate reality, future reality kind of thing happening. But a lot of the, and I was talking about this with my kids recently as well, a lot of the stuff in this really hit me a little bit hard because one of the subjects that regularly comes in it is the children of tomorrow will not enjoy the summers that we had.
Yeah. I mean, shit, they're already unbearable for me.
That's what I mean. Like,
it's only gonna get worse.
My summers with my friends were so very different to my kids' summers, who you can't go out in the sun. It will kill you in a heartbeat. And I used to run around for like 6 hours out in the sun, jumping in dams and doing all that sort of stuff. But you can't do that anymore because it doesn't matter how much sunscreen you put on. It still gets through. That UV is intense. And this is that look at that, so we look at these kids who have been raised in essentially a facility because they can't go outside. So they're in this facility, which has glass. It still has, you can still see the outside world, and they've designed this special glass so you can still see the sunlight and you can still smell the air through the glass, but the UV's blocked, right?
I did have to laugh, right? Because it's the year 2045.
Yeah, I know.
The current temperature is 39 degrees Celsius. Fish, are you serious? That's nothing.
Yeah, I know. That's like a regular summer day for us. This is my point. Like, we can end up having a week of 43 degrees.
Plus.
Yeah, we tipped on the 50s and stuff last year, I think.
That was so bad.
Which people in the northern hemisphere cannot comprehend. Like, what's that in Fahrenheit? That's like 130. Something like that in Fahrenheit. It's some ridiculous number. But they classify a heat wave as like 100 degrees Fahrenheit over there.
Yeah, well, that'd be about 36. Okay, so 40 degrees is 104 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. What's 50?
So 38 degrees is what they would consider a heat wave. So yeah, I would. That's the start of our heat wave, like the beginning.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Just how.
What did you say? 140.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's getting up there. That's 60 degrees.
Which you can get.
Which I mean, Alice Springs, yeah.
Yeah. They have 60 degrees up there. They actually have that. So it's not. This is not the future for us. This is the current.
Yeah, 50 degrees is about 122.
Yeah. So
which is what we were getting up to last year, which was so bad.
It's hot. It's real hot, and when you walk out in Australian sun, you feel it. Like, you actually feel the sting on your flesh right away. You don't need to be out there for 15 minutes. As soon as you walk out,
cool, I'm cooking.
You can feel the cooking of the top layer of your skin when you walk out. It is real hot.
The air is hot. Everything. Yeah. You're in an oven.
Yeah. Yeah. You're in a fan force oven. And on those really hot, windy days, it's stupid. You could bake a cake out there. It's that bad. But this is looking at that level of summer for them. And it's about a group of kids who are querying why they can't go outside and experience the summer that their parents had when they were younger. And they can't understand what the benefit of doing that was. Like, why do we want to go outside and catch bugs and climb trees and stuff like that? Yes. You can smell the cooking meat while you walk down the street.
Not the word I would use. Maybe it's because I work in retail and I get all the beer.
Oh yeah, it's not nice. Nobody wants that.
I imagine you'd get it a bit less. Only marginally, not a great.
Yeah, just a little bit. We've got a bit more space around us, I think. So it's
got the higher ceilings.
Yeah, the high ceilings help definitely. Yeah, so this was a really good read, and this guy here in the top right, he's the one that runs the school that all the kids are part of, and he feels really, really bad for the kids because they're asking him. They're like, "Well, what's this thing that you mean about summer days, spending summer days with your friends and stuff like that? And what's so important about this?" And it's really hard for him to explain because it's a feeling you can't explain. It's something that you had to experience and kind of be there for. Because if I say, "Oh, I'm just running around out in the bush with your friends," they're just like, that doesn't sound like much fun. Whatever. But you could easily disappear hours and hours in those sort of circumstances, because when you're kids, running around free on in warm weather, it was a sense of freedom that you just don't get these days because you can't do it, which is sad. This is what this story is all about. It's that sad loss of that culture, of that piece of us as humanity is permanently lost. Something that we've had for thousands of years is now permanently lost, which is sad.
And
the polar bears.
Yeah, what was the imagery metaphor of the captured polar bear?
Yes, side by side with the kids inside the facility.
Yeah,
It's very, very much the same.
it's
And
basically a human zoo.
yeah, and even though the principal says this as well, he's like, even though we're protecting them, they're not living.
Surviving.
They're alive. They're just surviving. They're not actually living. So it's yeah. Yeah. And they do. They go outside. They like break the rules, and the AI flips out and goes, "No, you can't do that." And they just run out anyway. And then they end up freaking passing out after 5 minutes, because they're not used to it.
Thank you for these 80 years. We'll never forget you. Interesting.
It's the sign in the background.
Yeah. Did I miss the importance of the sign?
No, it's just the sign that's in the background.
Okay. Okay. Yes,
I don't know
heat
if it
stroke.
relates to anything. Yeah. And then you switch back to his dad, who's actually the guy who's saving the polar bears, up in the North Pole.
West Alaska.
Yeah, North Pole, in the north, because there's no polar bears in the south.
Yeah. That sounds correct.
Yeah, and no penguins either.
Sure.
I need to double check that. I was just throwing
I
it
don't
out
know
there.
about that one.
Like if there's no
That
polar bears,
doesn't.
there's no penguins, right?
I don't know about that.
But it was a really good, very interesting, well written story. Very enjoyable. This next one, oh boy, Negotiating by the Stars.
Is that all of them? Hungry like a beast. Negotiating. Puppet. Snakuza. You can leave. We talked about you already. That's why it looked like there was too many. Here we are. I'm gonna level with you, Logan. I forgot about this one.
Did you? Oh my god. This is so sad because this is like, you would have loved this, or you will love this. Super fun, full of crazy characters. So this classroom has been hijacked, and they're holding them hostage. So a group of terrorists are holding these kids hostage. One of them is the son of a government official, right?
Yep.
That they're trying to get to. Him and his best friend are trying to negotiate with with these guys, to try and get the rest of the class out, so they can keep them out of danger.
Yep.
And one of the guys is obsessed with star signs. He's like, this star sign, my star sign is really bad, and anytime I try to communicate, it's going to end up in, terrible things happening. And then the guy who has a really good star sign, which is the class president guy, is having trouble trying to communicate because he's so scared, right? And he's about to shit himself. Literally. And it's hilarious. Like, it just escalates and escalates like crazy. And it's all about who's got what star signs and how much bad luck they have. And every time he tries to get up and say something, they just freaking smash him in the face. Every time. Out he goes.
Yeah, his words would cause trouble.
it's just a lot of fun. This thing was a lot of fun, full of a lot of characters. Yes, that looks like the enemy from Sonic.
He kind of does.
Yeah, Mr. the Egghead guy.
Yeah, Dr. Robotnik.
So they're screaming and yelling at each other while these terrorists are just sitting there staring at them.
What? No, he's yell screaming. He's sorry, not yell screaming. Whisper screaming. That's why it's got the broken lines.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. They're doing like they're really yelling. They're whispering.
The whispering, but everybody in the room can hear it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they try to convince people in the classroom who have really good star signs to talk on their behalf. And he goes to ask one of the girls, and he's like, "Yeah, that girl's got that star sign. We should get her to talk." And she's like, "Oh my god, you know my personal details? That is so creepy. I don't want to talk to you." And they're like, "Oh, but I know the star signs of all the girls." And they're like, "Ew, gross."
Oh, that's worse.
It rolls out in just one funny circumstance after another. And
he's whispering, and it's got
you should definitely read this, man, because it's really, really good.
All right.
I don't want to spoil it for you because it's got some fun stuff.
That's fine.
In the end
we'll move on to Hungry Like a Beast, which I was not prepared. Not prepared. I finished reading this and was just like,
yeah. It sums up so much in such a small space of pages, and does it so well. Yeah, it definitely hit hard, because I think it's something we all feel quite heavily. Like, there's a very select few amount of people that continue on with their chosen happiness, one would say, their loved hobbies, their dreams, essentially. And
well, in this capitalist hellscape that we live in, if it can't make you money, you can't be doing it. You should be doing other things with your time.
Yeah,
making money.
You don't have a choice. It's gotta be money. Money. So and
when those drumming actions panels came in, he fucking flexes hard.
Yep. It's clear he's a fan of a lot of the music-based manga floating around, such as Beck and stuff like that.
I think it's just when his art's in motion, it looks so much better.
He grinds it up. Like, his work is, it's like he doesn't lay pencils down for the action. He just draws straight up, and it's got that really loose flowing feel to it, which looks great. Very cinematic work too.
So it's about a young office worker and his friend who wanted to play funk music growing up, and one of them gets disenchanted with pursuing music, I guess would be the... I'm not getting that confused out with another one of the one-shots, am I?
No, he definitely loses the desire to keep playing. But I don't think
it was very much...
It was just
like a choice. What's the point?
He was just like, I've got to make, I got to do a career. That's what it was. It was just like, I got to do a career, and I can't keep doing the band thing at the same time.
Yeah,
So
it was
just
about
like,
making a living.
yeah, definitely. And he just made a choice, and he thought, for some odd reason, and it's the same thought that I guess we have across the board, and everybody does. You got to have one or the other. You can't have both, apparently. And I don't understand that concept that you can't have both.
I
Why
think
not?
it's because how much time having a career takes up and how much the company and the job demands of you. You have very little time left for others in your life, let alone yourself. I think that's which is the problem. Like, don't get
Yeah,
me wrong, that's the
yeah.
problem. But I think that's where it
That's the
is that
mindset. Yeah.
yeah.
But at the same
And
time, I'm like, the dude doesn't
chasing
have
your
a
dreams
family.
is kind well, yeah, but I think chasing your dreams is kind of seen like most of these other one shots as well as very childish. And when you grow up, you have to face reality that you have to become a salary man and become another cog in the machine so that you can eat, reproduce, and repeat
To
the
make something
cycle.
else that will just eat and work and reproduce. It's yeah, it is. And you're right, there's that topic comes up a lot these days, and I think it's because it's more relevant than it has been in the past.
I think with a lot of the advancements in like technology and stuff as well, the pace that we are like accelerating through all this technology, it'll get to a point where we will have a lot of these jobs automated and won't need to have like we might have to have one or two support people that check on the automation. So what do all the humans do with their time then? Ideally, you would think it would be going back to community and creating and going into the arts and things like that. But I don't know the uh, what's the pessimist in me and maybe the realist in me doesn't feel like that's the way that it'll go.
It can't. Percentage wise, like, there's still a lot of people out there who just like the grind.
Mm.
I don't want to be that judgmental guy that's like, oh, he shouldn't get a career, he shouldn't focus on that stuff. Like, if that's what he really wants to do, then do it. That's, if that's what you love doing, then do it. Some people just don't do anything else. That's how they live their life. They're happy with that. They go, they work, they do the thing that they're paid to do, and they enjoy doing it to some degree, which is satisfying enough to let them sleep at night and then get up and do it again. But at the same time, you have a smaller percentage of people that can't live that way.
Yeah.
They need that creative fuel to keep them going, but the only way to do that creative fuel is to have the money that the job provides. So you got to go do the job and then try and find time for the creative fuel so you can sleep at night, so you can get up and do the job again. And it is taxing, not just like physically, but also mentally and on the soul itself. It is taxing to go through this routine of mundane repetition for some people.
Mm.
And the problem is the grind people will never understand it.
Yeah.
And the non-grind people will never understand them. The problem
Yeah.
is the grind people outnumber the creative. So the structure never changes. You've just got to do this thing because that is what the social norm is. creating funk music with your friends is not the social norm. But
even though people like to listen to funk music,
on the flip side, these people who are doing the grind go out and listen to music. They will go out and listen to live music to relax and to enjoy. But you can't have that if those people can't eat. This is why socialist governments are probably the best choice we have. You know, being able to support the arts on that level would be more important than what we're trying to do with consumerism and all that other stuff that's happening. It's just, you know, once in a while I do say it, the French do have right.
What I was going to say before, when I kind of derailed myself by talking about how pessimistic the future looks with AI and automation, was that there needs to be a bit of a balance, which there clearly isn't.
No,
and
it isn't.
because that balance is out of whack, you get a lot more people with like mental health issues because they're being a square peg being forced into a circular hole.
Yeah. You have to shrink my peg in order to fit it in the hole.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he was doing the keyboard.
Yeah, that was really cool. I did see that there. I'm like, yeah, this guy's a music guy. It's clear he's a music guy.
Oh, that's nice seeing it on a double page spread, actually.
Yeah. So much texture.
It was a nice, really nice one. But did it hit.
Yeah, it hit really hard. Some of the word choices and the decisions and stuff like that definitely sort of hit in a way. And I like the contrast between him and his work buddy as well.
Yeah.
Because his work buddy was happy with going
Used
to
to
work.
be in music.
He was
as well.
he was fine to give it up and go to work every day and didn't see a reason to go back to music because it clearly wasn't a true passion for him.
Yeah.
Whereas this guy just couldn't put it down. Is the thing. He couldn't touch a guitar. That's how bad he had to disassociate from it. Because as soon as he picked it up, that was it. The magic happened. Like he felt it again and he couldn't put it back down. It was like a drug. It was him as a whole. You know, he didn't feel right without it being there. And that's what that is. Like you just have to follow that. And that's what this story was all about. It was just that it's not so much the importance of following your dream, it's the importance of finding who you are and being happy with that person.
Yeah.
Because he could have easily have just continued on with life, not meeting his old friend again and just working the office job. But because of that little intervention, his entire life skewed back to music again. It was.
I didn't get to finish the next one either.
Really good.
Did you read My Puppet of Desire?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't think I finished this one either.
Holy shit.
I'm looking at the start. I'm like, oh, okay.
This thing was scary. You know how you get those dark romances where the cute girl is like super fun and happy until she's not? Yeah. So anyway, like we have this girl who works at an office job who is infatuated with her team leader and has completely fallen in love with her. So she has actually ordered essentially a sex doll, and these robotic, AI controlled dolls have blank faces on them, and you take this drug, and that drug lets you see who you desire on the robot. So there's actually a robot in that bed. That's not actually her there. So it's this doll that you get. And as you would think, the whole thing spirals like insanity. Like it goes real dark and gets real wild real quick. So
not a recipe for disaster at all.
Yeah. And from the get-go, starting to read this, 10 pages in, I'm like, oh, this thing's gonna get bad. I know it is. And it gets pretty messed up towards the end. I don't think I've seen a dark romance like this in Shonen Jump for a very long time.
And Yuri as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of it going around at the moment. Yeah, so the dolls got like this spiral, this design on their face.
It almost looks like a target.
Yeah. And that's the medication like wearing off. So half the doll's faces is hers not. So it's yeah. And as soon as she experiences the team leader asking her to invite one of the guys on a dinner date because she's interested in the guy, she just like flips out, like, no, you're not allowed to be interested in anybody else. And it goes sideways. Yeah,
I need to read another good psychological thriller. Inside Mari was really cool. It was really weird.
Yeah.
But that was a series. This looks like a really fun little one shot.
No, the whole thing felt pretty gross. But the good kind of gross, the gross you want to read because it's
so kind of like reading Boys Abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down that alley. Sorry about that.
It was a car crash. I don't even know how it ends. I haven't gotten around to going back and finishing it now.
Now I thought I had read everything, but I haven't read this.
Oh, you have? Oh, yes. All right, cool. So I've read the Snakuza Princess.
I love the title.
Isn't it great? Hang on, let me get this up. Look at this. How can you not? Perfect design. So this is the Candy Wars, and the Snakuza gets me every time. Now, something that I didn't. So Candy, due to the school's strict regulations, basically has become illegal in the school. It's basically prison and them trading candy instead of cigarettes. And like ramen packets. Like it's really funny. But they're all these like prim proper private league schoolgirls buying candy at like $10 a piece with daddy's trust fund money. My favorite part of this was the Yakuza princess that has this little bear that's name's Kuma, and he's like the muscle. It's really. I'm not sure if he's actually like talking or if she's doing the little voice for him. But
in her, yeah. Well, they're not in the same frame, are they?
They never are.
Oh, there you go. That explains that then.
To me, though, I like to think that there's like a receiver built into the bear. That's my headcanon for it. Also, she she sends like her subordinate into like do a little bit of a shakedown of this illegal because they're encroaching on their territory. So she sends in the underling to be like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll handle this." And she goes in there and gets utterly, absolutely, verbally destroyed. And each of the bubbles here has like guns instead of the tails. I love it so much. Like, look at this.
Oh man.
There we go. Perfect.
It's very, very cutesy.
It was a lot of fun. I think you would really enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a read because I just didn't see it. It was just one of the ones I just didn't see.
And so then she comes along and she's like ganging up on a lone girl. You guys are deplorable. And then so this is the closest you get, right, of them being in the same panel, is her holding the bear.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really dumb.
It does seem entertaining in the silliest way.
Yeah. And then it gets really weird. And I'm also realizing now that I don't think I actually finished this one either.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What?
I'm starting to think the theme here is not what we thought it was.
What is going on?
Oh, recorder of death.
Oh, over the toes. Ooh.
Oh.
And yeah, okay, and then she beats him up with a replacement Kuma doll.
He's the muscle after all.
It's great. All right.
Holy hell, look at that phone.
Which one? Oh wow, what?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's a Xiaomi, man. That's what they have access to. We don't get those.
Aww. What is that?
It's the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max.
Good lord.
They literally
All
named
right.
it the exact same name as the iPhone just to screw with them. So when you Google 17 Pro Max, they both come up. It's a lot of fun. Delivery of love, noodle, eggs, and rice. This is a lot of fun. So much energy in this.
So yeah, so this one and the next one are a part of the new quick reads, 11-page one shots. Oh, okay. So to commemorate 11 years. Sorry,
Trying to jump. Yeah. No, you go.
Yeah. I was just gonna read out. To commemorate the 11 years of Shonen Jump Plus, we will be posting 11-page one-shots on an irregular basis, shorter and punchier than your usual one-shot. We hope you enjoy.
Nice. Which we do.
I really love the art in this one.
Yeah. It's got a fun, very cartoony artwork to it.
For some, if manga could feel like an anime studio, this gave me Gainax like in its heyday.
Yeah.
Like real fully coolly vibes. I don't know if it's mainly just her that's just kind of giving oh man, what's her name again? Haruko?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit of Haruko. Even the cat face that she does.
Yeah. This is so much fun.
Yeah,
I wanted more. I wanted so much more. Studio Mikan must be getting a lot of work through Jump Plus, I've noticed. They've done all the 11 page ones that I think.
Well, they can keep at it. They're doing a pretty decent job.
This one, are you up to date with Fragile Hearts Club?
Yes.
So someone has some proclivities.
It's just going on the Yuri theme.
So if a manga could feel like an American director, I don't think I've seen feet drawn that well before.
Yeah.
Look at those grippers.
There definitely is an obsession happening there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like the story is really just about feet.
I forgot the hard cut from this to them like first of all, such a weird relationship. So we start off, she's peeling off her tights, throws them at the other girl. We get a foot to the face, and then this real tsundere Yuri love confession, where then she like starts berating her and like beating like building herself up to they're immediately dating, super nervous about coming out to their parents, worried about people seeing them in the neighborhood and all of this, to sucking on toes, baby.
Hey, it's in the privacy of their own room.
I know, but the hard cut was just like, wow. I was not expecting you that.
Mm-hmm. Not from the first few panels? Like
fucking hell. And then it goes really hard in another 180 where she actually looks like my dead I look like her dead older sister. Okay. That's not weird.
So what? Did she want her sister to suck her toes? Well, yeah, what are we getting? What are we taking away from this?
I really have no idea. It was cute, weird, fucking really weird.
It's just a weird snapshot.
I got whiplash, man. Like there was so many hard cuts. It was like, oh, cool. Now it's like it's not incest, but it's kind of incest. Because they're identical down to the mole placement. The only thing different is their hair color.
Yeah, they do look a lot alike.
It was so weird. And like the mother, when she first meets her, she like mistakes her as the older sister, doesn't she?
Yeah.
That was the implication I got. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. The art was nice, but it was.
Weird.
Yeah. There was like two really big whiplashes, like one after another, and
Which is impressive to do once again in that 11-page landscape. Being able to flip flop people backwards and forwards like that without it feeling like it's out of place.
yeah.
So they've done a really solid job
Also, the art's so
in
pretty.
that. Yeah.
It's just wild, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure if any of these artists have done other material.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
what?
It does. I forgot. Where did I see it? Right here at the start. Yeah. It's from one of the ones from Beaten Motion. Oh no, it was just a one person.
Yeah.
Beaten Motion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I missed that. I missed that at the start.
I read this one today, and I do remember
Wow, their
seeing it, but
art.
I completely forgot. Yeah. Right. They have leveled up, but then
They
again,
have.
they might have also had a lot more time to do the 11 pages.
Well, yeah,
the weekly format. So
that's true.
in saying that though, like not to diminish, because it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Feet
and all.
delivery. That one is also done by this one. I don't recall this though. This one's completed.
Very short run.
Oh, it was 2 years ago. That's probably why I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either.
I'm just gonna quickly did the the Snacker's a princess
Man
done
boy?
by Man Boy.
And Motsu.
God, that killed me. I was not prepared. Man Boy. Oh, and Motsu did Postmortem. I really enjoyed that one. That one was fun.
Oh, that was the one with the yeah. Yeah, that was really weird, that one. It was like interesting. World building wise.
Puppet of Desire. Nah, that's the only one by them. Good. You think about what you've done. Oh, could you? That could be something that could.
What?
Happen.
What?
See, it's like a Black Mirror episode. That
A lot of them are.
Oh.
That the robot doll one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of a Black Mirror episode.
Okay. So for a second, I was going through and I was like looking at for the rest of them up to the creators, the Don't Look Back, and because their name's just Cub, it gave me Tite Kubo, and these ones too for some reason. I was like, no.
Kubo? Yeah. And Kubo won't. Yeah.
I'll let you guys have a look at me doing this, I suppose.
Yeah, otherwise it's just like a screen.
I know, right? So a lot of these ones don't have a library on Manga Plus, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there are.
Yeah.
Oops.
Whoa.
But it was nice to see Beaten Motion back.
Yeah.
And if that's going to be the case for, because it's both of these ones seems to be returning artists, I kind of hope that that's the case going forward.
Yeah, they might be working on something, which is why they did this. You okay? You good
No.
That mouse button's not working, eh?
I'm just trying to do it too fast.
I know, but I'm just playing. I'm blaming the mouse for you.
Thank you. It's definitely user error though.
Shh.
I don't actually remember some of these now. It's been like 3 weeks. Yeah, okay. So it's pretty much these 3 that have been the last ones that have been returning. Just really quickly before we do peace out for today, let's talk about the 2 new series. Where are they? Money Forest and You, the Mage Next Door. I read more of the Mage Next Door. I ran out of time reading the other one. Oh, actually, real quick, I'm up to date with the Pateran Tales.
Yeah,
it's still really fucking slow, but it's building. Oh, I'm enjoying this.
Is it like a mystery series?
Yeah. So I'm just the fairly chunky chapters too. It is. So this guy's a Christian priest, and they've been getting him to perform exorcisms on people that are falling outside of the Shinto and Buddhism help, I guess. And so essentially they're utilizing a prisoner.
If one god doesn't work, another one surely will, right?
Might as well try another one, right? And so for the most part, it's feeling very just normal period piece. Nothing's actually amiss. Nothing supernatural's happened. Until this exorcism begins and this little lady starts getting a bit
aggressive.
So it's following beats of like a proper horror movie where it's like really slow to start, everything's nice and calm, and then you kind of get, oh no, something very not right is actually happening here.
Sense of eeriness happening.
Yeah. And so like this woman seemingly is possessed by something, and seems to know, because she seems to know things that she shouldn't possibly know about like the people around. And it definitely seems to be touching onto the Christian exorcism and demons and possession. But yeah, there's only a few chapters out so far, and like the utilization of the topography and the lettering, it's chilling. It's really good. I like this. I loved this panel here, like this double panel. Oh, so good.
So simple, but so direct.
So they state their name as being Legion. And yeah.
There is no god here.
That's kind of how that chapter ended. I was just like, what? It was yeah. There's 4 chapters out so far. But yeah, it's very slow burn. Watch this space, I guess.
Hopefully they keep it on board and let it grow out a little bit.
I also heard things that Maison may not be a very long-running series and could be ending
Okay.
sooner rather than later. Oh, and we haven't talked about Richard. Did we?
Whitriv. Whitriv?
I don't think we did.
No. I'm just trying to remember it.
Okay. I'm gonna start with Whitriv because it's the one that's got it's the older one now because it's got 2 chapters out. So this one starting off real dark. This is so far grimdark magic fantasy, where being a witch, it's straight up the witch trials, but also humans are utilizing magic technology. So, hypocrites. I almost called them hypochondriacs. My bad.
Is it not more about control and who controls the magic?
Um, no. Well, maybe. Okay, so it seems like they've got magic technology. That's okay for people to use. People who inherently can use magic are seen as the devil, and sent to the gulag, essentially. They have their own word for it. I can't remember what it is. But then the further out from the main city and where the imprisonment is, the rules get a little bit more lax, so they end up with witches as like slaves, and then being used those slaves as scapegoats. There's a lot kind of to unpack in just the 2 chapters.
Yeah.
But this is also based on a one shot. So this is a one shot that's being serialized now, which is cool.
Nice.
Give me a second. I've read the one shot as well, which I don't believe is actually, is it on here? No, I read it on Manga Dex. Similar, but I like how they're extrapolating that out into serialized work. But I don't know. Actually, I feel like it's darker. Yeah, no, the serialized work feels darker, but not by much.
Just a little.
Yeah, it's like same but different. The art's really nice. So have you read any of this?
No.
Okay,
no,
cool.
I'm just flicking through it now.
So she has typically, I think, only really shown off like sewing magic or stitching magic, which has a lot of cool applications.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, she does repair. Oh no, she uses the stitching as well to do that too.
Yeah.
Doesn't she? Yeah. But because obviously, like being a witch is punishable by death, her mother's very strict on her not using it, swearing her to secrecy. But her best friend found out about her using magic when she saved her life from falling out of a tree when she was little. So we get to learn that when she's like, "Oh, can you help me fix my glasses? Because they're broken." And that's how we know that. Yeah, I told it out of order. My bad. And then it's like solidified that this girl, her best friend, has kept her secret for like almost all their lives, like 7 or 8 years or whatever. And the mother's like, "You used magic in front of her again, didn't you?" And she kind of crashes out because she's like, "No, I trust my friend. You just don't understand, Mom." Um, and the mom's just like, "Oh no, honey, I really do understand. I just stupidly aren't telling you everything because I'm trying to protect you." And then it turns out that someone had seen her friend break her glasses, and with the turnaround of how quickly her glasses got fixed, the magic Nazis got called and start interrogating her and her family on the street. And
sorry,
yeah,
I'm just like, oh yeah, go Mom.
Everyone starts calling her a traitor. Gun gets pulled, and
oh boy, that got quite exciting towards the end.
Shit gets real. She name drops her friend, and then her friend's mum and dad get shot in the head point blank right in front of her, and then she also gets executed for aiding and abetting a witch. And then also she gets captured, and like it's so brutal.
Well, then them the times, right?
Yeah, I know, right? And shit just gets blown out of proportion. And the mum shows up. Mum is baller. Oh, such a cool scene.
Yeah, the parents don't usually. They usually come in and sacrifice themselves in some way, but she just tears through the entire town.
She's like, all right, time to start anew. And just destroys everything.
Which is kind of
And
fair enough.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, like they were living there for how long and didn't disturb the peace, and then like just out of fear and I guess the law, an entire family gets executed, and then they were about to be executed, even though they literally didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
So she distresses about her dad. Her dad got murdered because they found out that literally she was using her magic while pregnant with her daughter, and a gust of wind blew open a curtain and revealed her using her magic to a neighbor. And while she was escaping with their unborn child, he straight up got murderized by the surrounding neighbors. And this is where the magic tools come into it, right? They open up a magic circle, and then a whole bunch of rifles come through. Now, we don't know if Mum's dead, but Mum looks like she's dead.
Yeah, but we don't see a body.
We don't.
Yeah.
But and then so she ends up getting washed away and found by this other girl who it's such a big chapter. And even the second one is pretty chunky as well. It's 63 pages. She's now imprisoned, and the other girl is also a witch. And so we get a bit of a backstory and a bit of world building of what kind of happens to the witches out in the boonies. Like I mentioned earlier, they kind of get used as slaves and then as scapegoats for pinning crimes on. and then get sent off to be executed for other things that some other people probably did. But so far, good read. Dark as all shit. Like, it is not a fun read yet. Really cool action scene. I like the magics. But yeah, even fake suicide in chapter 2. No content warning. Got content warning on like
that was rather fascinating.
and so many other things, but no content warning on a witch doing a pretend suicide. But yeah, tops. One to watch out for.
Yeah, it does seem to be like it's building a pretty solidly depressing world.
It's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I love
it is beautifully done.
All of the utilization of her stitching magic as well. Like she stitches a rock to the end of the gun. Yeah, you saw.
Yeah,
that was really cool. So yeah, most of chapter 2 is a flashback finding out about the girl who found her on the riverbank, and then leading into their escape. With the fake noose. As soon as I saw her hanging there, I'm like, she doing it tricky.
Doing a thing. You're sewing a thing, right?
Talk about this one first, actually, because I read all of this one. The Money Forest I ran out of time with. But Money Forest looks fun. I will admit. This gives me new age Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
You get what I'm throwing down?
Kinda.
Except swap out a delinquent MC for
a lazy MC.
Like a lazy, like listless.
When I started reading this, I'm just like, is this just another like Mashal knockoff? Like it's just going to be goofy and in a magic world and all that sort of stuff. No, it very much wasn't that. And by halfway through, I'm like, no, this is really good.
I really
got into it. The concept, I love the concept that magic is bound to the wand. So depending on what wand you use, it produces a certain type of magic. Is fascinating. And the fact that he just keeps coming up with useless magic. What appears to be useless is fascinating. Magic that fixes sore muscles. Good.
And at the start, it doesn't really convey that. Well, I felt it didn't convey very well at the start here that these instances of creating magic, like it's this one bubble here where it's like, dude, chances like that don't come around every day. What a waste. I didn't actually fully understand that until much later in the chapter when he's like opens out his jacket pocket and he's got fucking 50 of the guns in there.
Yeah, and I didn't think like so many other times and like Witchriv before it, summoning a wand is a pretty common sort of scenario. So when I saw him doing that, I'm just like, he's just summoning his wand to cast magic. I didn't realize or take it in that he was creating a spell.
You know what it's closer to? Point. It's closer to what's happening in Dan with the little swords.
With the little sticks, yeah.
Yeah.
Stealing skills. Sort of. Yeah. It's
wow, I really didn't take in her design very much.
No, I kind of glossed over her a little bit. Like she's a character, but
Yeah,
I wasn't that interested in
his
what
drip
she had
looks
to
fucking
say.
cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you to Earth in the coolest looking drip you got.
To blend in.
Yeah,
And then we're
yeah.
gonna send you into the boonies.
I love this whole scene. It's just like lays down on the ground and goes to sleep.
Oh, he's such a mood. I loved
Yeah.
the very dry humor.
Mm.
Where he's just telling them exactly the truth, and it's just so ridiculous that they're like, "Ah,
Ha 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 ha
you're
ha.
insane. You're a crazy man."
You've got such a good sense of humor.
I did thoroughly enjoy it. And so did he just also create a new one to make the bike faster?
Go faster.
Yeah.
Um,
Or does he literally just have like a Deus Ex Machina
I think he just had
amount
it.
of
Yeah, he just had it in his coat there.
Oh, actually, my favorite. Where was it? So the him not wanting to impose, but then he hopped right onto the bike without
Yeah.
any hesitation, and then does it again here when he's like, "Oh, I don't want to impose," but is immediately having dinner with them.
Yeah, yeah. The next page is like, having a laugh.
uh,
Good.
are you even old enough to drink? I'm 321 years old.
Ha 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 ha. You're such a joker.
It's just like water. So yeah, the comedy was really on point.
Yeah.
And the the when reading it on the phone and you doing it like one page by one, this being the page turn into this was really hard hitting.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed
Yeah, it was
that.
good. Because it changed the tone. Like
Yeah,
instantly. You went from that real fun-loving sort of scenario, and on that page turn, it was just like, shit's about to go down.
actually. Mm. Because I like I think I might actually just stay here forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love his sense of
Obligation.
obligation. I was going to say loyalty, but you're right. It's kind of
Yeah.
obligation because he feels like he owes them something for being there,
Yeah.
and he's got to do his job anyway. So it's the magic he uses is just so ridiculous. Tangle.
Yeah. The what was it the lint removal, but it
Yeah.
was like cranked up to like ridiculous levels. So he just slams the dude into the ground. Like such creative ways of the mundane magic that he's
Yeah.
allegedly wasted creating. Plus, I like the rationale where it's like, I quite literally just want to make my life as easy as fucking possible. All of these magics are to make that my dream a reality.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just want to
Quite
live a simple
literally
life with a
everything
shut-in's
within
life.
3 meters.
Yeah, I want everything within 3 meters of me, and I don't want anybody else around. It's like, that's the
Ah,
life of a shut-in.
you're neat.
He's not even a neat, really. He's just
No, because he
he's
by
just
definition
lazy.
he's not, because he's in
In
education
Yeah,
slash training.
and he's employed.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, he
And
just doesn't
then
wanna
so
be.
it wasn't really until this point when the other mage was talking about how he already played his hand by
Yeah,
seeing, oh, he has two spells.
that's
That's
rare.
pretty crazy. He's just got
Yeah,
these. It wasn't really until this page where I was like, oh, that's what that was
that's
before.
what's going on there. Yeah.
So the muscle soreness one, if he amplified that up, could it be used as like an anesthetic?
I imagine.
That's I guess
relax the muscles so much that they just fall away.
It's a very fluid magic system, and I feel like they work their way backwards with it.
Yeah, it's like, this is what we want it to do, but how do we limit it so that it seems outrageous? In some way, because they've kind of forced the MC to think creatively because he's limited by his own limits.
Yeah,
in a sense, yeah. He
This
chooses
and the one that he uses to defeat him is quite literally a magic that increases the power of water guns.
Yeah.
And cranks it to the max.
Yeah.
It quite literally almost kills a dude.
Very entertaining. It is very entertaining. I felt like it was it reminds me of, you're right, early 90s adventure comedy series where the MC's a little bit aloof but is serious when he needs to be, and nothing's taken seriously until it has to be. So
all right, it's time to lock in.
Yeah. And as soon as he does, he just destroys everything in the process.
Yeah.
and those poor people are just standing there going, "What the fuck's going on?"
I do believe I told you that I was a mage.
Yeah, like 10 times.
Yeah, you might have mentioned something.
And then he just walks off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
Quite literally could have been a one-shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was well-rounded enough to be a one-shot. But I'm glad it's not.
Yeah, no, me too.
Yeah.
How much of this one did you get to read?
I don't think I might have opened it and sort of flicked through a couple of pages.
That's all right. We might leave it till next week then. If
sounds like a plan,
because I did kind of rush this as well. But it looks really nice. I like the art.
The artwork was pretty.
And admittedly, like between the two little like bits of color, when we got into the actual meat and bones of it, I was a little bit surprised by, I guess, the style of it in black and white. Harder blacks, maybe? I don't know.
Well, the color, yeah, it's tricky because the line work in the color is quite fine. The color just fills it out a lot.
Yeah.
I did love the arrow to the neck. It's like,
oh right, I actually I missed it. I'm like, what actually happened to her?
Yeah.
No, and there was like no blood, so yeah. I feel like she was sedated though, because it's then going into surgery.
That might have been the case. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking worst case.
No, I know. But I think you're right. I think she got like sedated with a trank in the neck. And then so pretty much like I got maybe to here. But it looks like it swings violently between some pretty dark stuff and some pretty slapstick moments.
Okay.
Dust the carrot? Have you no eyes? So this one also looks like a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't have a lot to go on.
No. We will read it and talk about it next week.
There was so many one shots, man.
I know. It's a lot
And
to go.
I missed a few. Whoop, there we go. Oh,
Get my side of the bed.
and we'll talk about news. There wasn't much, so we'll cover it next week. There was nothing really exciting. It was mainly the new stuff to cover anyway. Because there's like 3 new series in the last 2 weeks. Where'd it go? There it is. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for episode 116 of Read This Way, your anime manga news,
One-shot news,
reviews. Oh, I finally got around to watching first episode of Sanda.
Yeah. Oh, next time, because the current stuff is fantastic. It is really beautiful. It's an amazing piece of work.
Say that it looked ugly. I'm like, no, that's what? No, what? It's this. That's just this style. And they're like, well, I don't
let them
it.
have their little whatever it is they want. I'm not a fan of cookie cutter material. I love it when stuff's different. So, yeah.
Make sure to join us every 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for most Wednesdays. I've been Brad.
I've been Logan.
And we'll talk to you next week.